We are back at my local store. I will tell you guys, I have a very small list that I need to get. And the top things on here is we are celebrating my son's birthday very, very late, about 3 weeks late. My son turned 21 this year, so he is headed to my house. We're gonna go together. We've got a group of 16 that are going to dinner and then gonna go out to get some drinks, but we have a couple things we need. I do need to buy some more cottage cheese. We are just gonna go ahead and get the 4 of these that are left. They are not the best as far as ingredients, but this is what we're going to do today. And then we will work on ingredients the next time, and I'll look at pricing the daisy and see if I can find it somewhere else. Okay, and then I need some yogurt for myself. I have been loving the Chobani yogurt. So this vanilla yogurt right here, oh, they've got plain, but we don't want plain. We want the vanilla. We want a little bit of sugar in it because I put the PB Fit powder in there, and it is absolutely delish. Okay, and we are kind of in a hurry because the cake is baking at home. Don't worry, my husband is home, and I do have a timer set. And let's see, we need some frozen whipped topping. Normally I have this in my freezers. I had the cake mix, I had the cherries, I also had, what else did I need for it? I'm trying to remember everything that goes into that cake. I had quite a bit, but I had just used my last whipped topping for something else. So we do, you know what you guys, I'm gonna get a couple of these 0 sugars because I've seen a couple recipes for me, but we're not gonna do 0 sugar for the family one unless, do they not have any of theirs? Oh, nope, right there. We'll go ahead and grab 2 of these as well. So I've got one in the freezer. Oh, that's extra creamy. I don't like the extra creamy. Do you guys like the extra creamy? Let me know. And do you care if it's Cool Whip or if it's store brand? Of course, I love real whipped cream, but certain recipes are better with a whipped topping. Okay, then we need to also get some candy bars, but we're going to get some vegetables as well. Nothing too crazy. We've still got quite a bit. Strawberries are on sale for 2 for $3. We are getting 2 things of strawberries for sure. They look amazing. So I need to clip that coupon. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this video so I can clip it. Go ahead and get some watermelon, but I'm trying to find the one that looks the best and was packed the latest. So this was packed today. Looks pretty dang good, so we're going to go ahead and get some watermelon. And then we need some lettuce, and then I wanted some other berries besides strawberries, but of course I will take the strawberries. So this is what I love right here. Corn on the cob, 99 cents each, or you can get 5 for $5 and they claim you're saving money. How does that work, you guys? How does that work? So we're gonna grab a head of lettuce and we're gonna get some blueberries. I really wanted some raspberries, but they're way too much. How much are berries where you guys are at? Let me know. I think it was the last video, maybe the video before, I mentioned that tomatoes were super expensive by us, and I asked you guys if anybody knew. Somebody had mentioned that they were just out of season, but no, that's not the truth, you guys. Fuel prices and other things, climate stuff, are all affecting the tomato price. So the regular slicing tomatoes are $4.19 a pound, and the Roma tomatoes are $3.39 a pound. Now I am going to go ahead and splurge and get an avocado. They are $1.79, which is not an amazing deal, and it's not going to be ripe anytime soon, but I'm going to go ahead and grab one. It's just one of those things. So I am glad the strawberries and the blueberries were on sale. That is a great thing. Let's go get a couple Hershey's bars. And then I don't even know how much cigarettes are, but I'm about ready to be shocked. I have no doubt. Let's go to the candy aisle. Oh, lovely. There's blueberries going everywhere. They tipped over and they're spilling. Here I am back at my house. You guys didn't see me get the candy bars because as I was going for the candy bars, one of these blueberries tipped over in my cart and sprawled themselves all over the floor right by the checkouts. So I had to help pick those up really quick, and then I went and got the candy bars. But let's talk about what I've got this week for groceries, you guys. It's not much, but you need to remember that we have a prepper pantry. We also still have the Home Chef meals coming since I am about 3.5 weeks today as I'm shopping from my surgery. So still recuperating, still healing. I had gotten a few, I can't remember if it was 4 weeks with Home Chef or 5 weeks of great deals. So once that's done, this girl's not paying full price. All right, let's go ahead and flip it around and I'll show you what I ended up with. This is my grocery haul, you guys. That's it. I know a lot of people are like, that's not going to feed you and your family for the week. Like I said, prepper pantry. So let's go ahead and go through what I got. So I got 2 blueberries. They were on sale 2 for $4. I got 2 strawberries. I did have berries on my list, but I was hoping for raspberries, but they were $5.89 for a thing. So obviously I didn't get those. Strawberries were on sale 2 for $3. 2 for $3. And I am going to be trying the mason jar trick where you wash them, use some vinegar, you let them soak, you dry them completely, you put them in a mason jar with a paper towel. I'll keep you guys updated on that and let you guys know if it works for me or not. People are saying that they can keep strawberries for 3 weeks that way. I haven't tried it. If you guys have tried it, let me know. I did decide to get that watermelon bowl, did cantaloupe, and that cantaloupe lasted about 8 days, and we ate it all, so that was amazing. And then the recipe that I'm making actually calls for cran cherry. Well, the cran cherry juice was 5 something, this was 3 something, so I just grabbed this cranberry juice blend. I need to figure out the best way to keep this. What I might do is I might can this, you guys, so I have it for my son's favorite dessert recipe, and my niece last year asked for this recipe for her birthday as well. So I might do that. I might, because you can home can stuff like that. And then I ended up getting that head of lettuce for $2.69. I did go ahead and get 1 avocado for $1.79. Like I said, not ripe. We got that Chobani Greek vanilla yogurt. Like I said, this right here, I've been adding the PB Fit to it and mixing it up, and it's delicious. I got 4 of the cottage cheeses for $2.39. As of today, these are good for more than a month, so not worried about that. And then I went ahead and grabbed 2 whipped toppings and 2 zero sugar whipped toppings. Now, I didn't actually even look at the difference here between these 2 different things, and they're almost exactly the same. They both use corn syrup. This one uses high fructose corn syrup. That one just says corn syrup. This one has corn syrup and high fructose corn syrup, and that just says corn syrup. So I might have to test the 2 of these today as I make my son's thing. Maybe I'll keep one of these out and just take a spoonful out and see what they taste like, because I've never used them. Let me know what you guys think. So those were $1.50 a piece. Obviously, those are going into the freezers besides the one that I need. And then I needed 2 Hershey's chocolate bar for the trifle that I'm making for my son. It is a Black Forest trifle, just so you guys know. These were 4 for $5, so what, $1.25 each. I grabbed 2 to leave in the pantry to make the same recipe, and I couldn't resist buying 2 more dozen of eggs for 99 cents. So my groceries so far this week are $50.60. Now, of course, remember, I can take some of this money out of celebrations because this is for my son's birthday if I want to. And now let me show you guys the Home Chef meals that I got for the week. Editing Marlene here, and unfortunately somehow I deleted the footage that I wanted to show you guys here, but I loved this week's meals so much that I wanted to share them with you, even if I just show you a picture. So I've got stuff on the computer that I'm going to be reading, so if I'm not looking at you guys, this is why. So the first meal that we got was the margarita chicken with Parmesan peppers and zucchini, and this was an oven ready. As you guys can see right here, it comes with this pan. This was so good. The flavor profile on this was yummy and delicious. And the thing that I love about this right here is, of course, I'm trying to be high protein. and a serving of this was 44 grams of protein and only 460 calories, even with the cheese and everything, you guys. So this was a 9 out of 10 very easily. Then the next one, lots of chicken again, you guys, is the Sicilian chicken with feta dill vegetables. The Sicilian sauce that goes on this, so yummy. And those veggies, we're going to be doing those veggies without even doing the meal kits anymore. It was so easy. This one, again, great for calories. And for protein, calories was 370, protein was 40. We went ahead and added some mashed potatoes to this, so we did up our calories on this. But for those veggies, you do fresh green beans, yellow squash, and you do minced garlic and parsley and some dill, and then you finish it off with some feta cheese, and oh, so yummy. And then we've got a beef dish, you guys. We did the saucy salsa verde steak fajitas with bell peppers and onions. This was yummy. And I love the idea of cooking this in the oven. This, again, was an oven-ready one, so you cook it in the pan. And I love the idea of adding the green salsa in with this while it's cooking. Now, I'm probably going to start doing that to some of my fajitas, but I usually just cook mine on the stovetop. This one was higher calories. Protein was 39 grams. Calories was 670. Part of that is for 2 people, we got 6 of the little tortillas. I ate 2, so I cut down my portion that way, and still super yummy. I would give this one probably an 8 out of 10. And I'm forgetting to rate some of them, I know. Then we had the chicken katsu sandwich with umami slaw. Now, unfortunately, we didn't actually cook this meal kit because we didn't have one of the ingredients. I did get a very nice deposit of some funds put into our account for Home Chef to get another meal. So we actually used the chicken and the potatoes and everything to create something else. So I can't tell you guys exactly what this tastes like. I did save the seasonings and stuff like that to possibly recreate this another day. So I didn't actually make this one. I have to be here with you guys, be real. And then our final one, this one was yummy and delicious, was the fried chicken cordon bleu with mashed potatoes and garlicky broccoli. Now, this meal kit came with potatoes to make homemade mashed potatoes. This was a night when my husband and I were very tired, so we used some instant potatoes. So we cheated there, but we did save the potatoes for other things. I will say this is not calorie friendly. If you are on a low calorie diet, this is not it. One serving of this is 1,030 calories. That's right. And it had 66 grams of fat, 52 grams of protein. It was still yummy and delicious, and I cut down my portion, but the broccoli was delish. And the sauce that you put on top, you mix together the bacon and some Swiss cheese and also some cream cheese and some creme fraiche. And it was pretty dang good. So yummy and delicious, but not good for the waistline. So for this week, for my meals, without my coupons and stuff, I spent $71.89. Thanks for joining me this week, you guys. And until I see you guys next time, remember to keep on smiling. Bye, everybody.